Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gears Esports Day 4 of Pro League. I am Colin the Crow Clark, being joined by the one and the only, the audacious and oh so spacious, because he needs all that extra room for the heat that emanates off of his body, the one and the only Guy Spencer. How you feeling, baby?
Oh, man, I'm feeling good, bro. We just had a dope series with Elevate and VQ. Elevate really did put on a show for us all. Hey, VQ did also. Both teams making great plays. First series was a blowout. Rebel ain't playing no games. Can't wait to see them play next week. But we are entering into two more series left in a day. And our next one's going to be eUnited versus the Pittsburgh Knights. We got a chance to see it in Execution Finals. We get a chance to see it today in Pro League. We're going to see it tomorrow as well in an Execution Show match. So these squads, man, are definitely giving us our feel for the week.
Definitely. I think they must have gotten together before the week started and said, man, how do we showcase 8 of the best players on the planet as much as humanly possible in a 7-day span?
Yeah.
And I don't know who did that, but thank you, Jesus.
Appreciate you locking it down, okay?
Right.
Blessing us with these matchups. Now, eUnited, Colin, you said it before, man, 100% map win percentage over 3 days of the Pro League. They have not dropped the map whatsoever. Again, now having to go up against PK, and they didn't drop a map, by the way, in the control series. Did they lose? Did they lose one? I'm trying to think about it.
I don't think they lost a map in execution. No, they lost one. They lost one map in execution.
Okay, they lost one. All right, because it was almost a clean sweep for them there as well. This squad, man, looking like a perfect team.
I mean, it's one of those situations where we always kind of, I know it's the endless well that everybody gets tired of hearing about, but you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't tear the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you stop pissing explosive-led teams off. It gets worse. I don't know how to say this nicely. If you can find a way, and this might be a joke to a lot of people, and they might not take this seriously. If you find a way to motivate Praized and Xplosive and Powerz and Kenny enough to practice with a purpose, with intent, you are basically saying, I really want to lose the game that I'm about to play. I really would like to just start losing to eUnited again because, man, I really didn't feel like I should win anymore, so I'm going to find a way to force them to want to practice correctly, because the more this team plays, the more they practice and figure things out amongst one another, work on those chemistry, the better they have gotten. But this, Blaze, this is one hell of a team head-to-head. These two teams have shown up and shown out in so many ways. 3-0 to the 2-1 record, but just look at how perfect these two they both as a squad have a positive plus minus. They both as a squad have over a 2.0 KDA. The big differential is that map win percentage and that record. eUnited looked to stretch it out to 4-0 and send Pittsburgh to 2-2, whereas Pittsburgh looks to make it all even Stevens at a 3-1.
Yeah, man. PK taking their only loss to Fire and Ice. So, which that was a crazy series in its own. But in the end, Colin, both those squads right there, impressive stat lines across the board, especially being in a positive when it comes down to those kills. But now they got to clash, and we'll see if PK can deliver a devastating blow to eUnited's record and get that one all even. And it makes the first place race that much more exciting as we go to distance. Now, when it comes down to the pick and bans of each series, we got Vasgar is going to be eUnited's picking map number 1. We got PK saying, you know what? Let's go towards Asylum. And in the end, eUnited deciding between Foundation and Harbor. They feel like they want to play PK on Harbor. Colin, how you feel about it?
I really like what eUnited has done. Foundation has kind of become their bread and butter in a lot of ways, and it's a curveball for Pittsburgh, if you ask me, because I think Charles probably went into the pick and ban. They probably went in there and said, hey, we're going to probably expect them to pick Foundation either first or second. They're going to find a way to get that into the map rotation. It comes down to them having to pick between Foundation and Harbor, and Harbor's been a map that has been kind of the snake bite for eUnited. You and I have chronicled it on Harbor as well. I think you and I were the one that first casted over eUnited, having those issues where they get over aggressive, they go to the other opponent's home hill, they find themselves down and dead, get counter wiped, and now the round's over with, and they don't have any way to come back into it. Yeah. This is going to be a severe issue for me in this matchup because I don't like that as a map 3. It has bad history. It's got bad juju. It's whatever you want to call it. It's got a stank. It's got a stunch. It's got whatever you want to say. It's got it on it. And
After
I don't like
seeing that map cycle, would you change your prediction?
Hail to the no, I ain't changing that part. I don't care. Look, I can be worried all I want. I can be worried all I want, Blaze. But hold on. The good folks over at UMG, they know me. The good folks out in chat, they know me.
Okay.
I'm not going to even say it. You know who I'm going to pick. They know who I'm going to pick. Hell, the devil knows who I'm going to pick, and I'm saved by the Lord. You got that right, UMG. It's the one. It's the only. It's the multi-time champions. It's probably the squad to end all squads. I got asked in my chat earlier today, who the best team? If I could make a dream team, if I could pick 4 players to make the perfect team in Gears 5 right now, I looked dead at my camera, and I said to my chat, I'm picking Powerz, Kenny, Xplosive, and Praized. Duh! They're the best team on the planet. They're taking this.
All right. Colin's going with eUnited for that one. Well, looking at that map cycle and, kind of seeing Asylum and a Harbor towards the back end of it, not going to lie, kind of made me want to switch my pick, but I'm not, okay? Because this squad has barely lost the map this week. And I got to go and double down with you with eUnited as well, Colin, because they haven't lost the map so far. They've been looking great. I feel like the team has finally found their stride, and it's hard to bet against that. Hell, I wasn't betting against them when they was having their woes a few Pro League seasons ago, so why would I do it now? I got to go with eUnited. I know some people in the chat was like, Blaze, are you always picking NA teams, okay? But you guys know that is not the case. I picked Fire and Ice to beat eUnited last season, all right? This is how I'm feeling in a day.
Anytime somebody asks you that from here until eternity, Blaze, your job is to say, how many world champions we got not red, white, and blue? How many? How many world champions
green
we
and
got? How we got 1/5 of one world champion was from a different region. But he moved over here. He was one of us for the time that he won that championship with Ghost Gaming. So welcome. That's Danny did a fantastic job seeing where he could win a champion. That's right. Beautiful.
Now some will say that he didn't beat off the game and get there, but
they
took that out of them.
Still holding up a trophy,
right? Still holding strong.
That's right.
They didn't take anything away from Ghost Gaming in that roster. Okay, that was the last event J Ribs played as well too. Okay, went out as champion.
Shout out J Ribs. I just need to know, Blaze, are we gonna go full? Are we gonna go full on eUnited again, and we're gonna get jinxed, or is the chat not gonna let us down this time? Is chat gonna go with who I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick?
eUnited. What? Wow.
Yo, we lost.
What? We've already lost once today. Chat. Honestly, y'all didn't pick PK?
How did the chat not pick? Yo, chat, you're your own betrayals. I don't want to see this anymore. No more bad mouthing Colin. You done chose against your own hometown team. Come on, chat.
What's going on with y'all? All right, here we go, folks. It's Vasgar, map number 1, eUnited versus the Pittsburgh Knights. And as we're kicking this one off, we're on board with eUnited as they're trying to defend against their home hill from a 3-man assault here of the Knights. Falling up the stairs, eUnited gets some good initial damage in. Powerz is going to hit the shots, but he has to back it down now. One member down behind him trying to stay alive and protect Kenny's life. Nice back A and a revive. Xplosive gets there as well to put the cherry on top.
Now you see Praized mounted up over here at the B hill. eUnited will have the 2-to-1 hill advantage. Pittsburgh Knights going to have to come off a respawn here to get a retake. And they're going to rotate out through their home hill. Looks like Pittsburgh has decided to go through a home-to-home split. Excuse me, please.
Human.
Mounted up top is Powerz. He's going to see him coming in. He's going to back up. He's going to be the first line of defense. If any extra damage coming in is going to make it that much easier on Powerz, and I like this. Kenny and Powerz also masking their numbers. Kenny's going to go down. They're going to get the quick revive off on him. They're giving up the positioning here. Flash back out. They're not going to give up that opening, and you see they have one player down in the middle. playing that extra angle, that extra lane. Monkyz goes down. They're going to rotate over. Here comes the possible wrap. Shot over the cover. They're not going to get anything. There's the double down retrade coming out, and Pittsburgh Knights are winning the retake in this situation, but eUnited have all of the ability to hold that B hill. Praized has to win this 1v, or at least pressure it enough to be able to go to the home hill. Little roll through. Gets the up A to go. Beautiful job by Praized. He's going to fly to that C hill now, I believe.
Yeah, he's gonna fly right on across. Monkyz picks up the kill, tapping the B hill, but in the end, eUnited looking to come off respawn. They're trying to regain control of their home hill, but you see Praized, man, he's caught out. He's gonna get taken out as well. So eUnited quickly rotating down low to capture the B hill.
You see now Powerz is in there trying to get that down, trying to get that decap. Raver's gonna shoot across over the top, not gonna be able to get anything. See the shot come out, beautiful first shot. Powerz tries to go for the up A, tries to get that down and damage onto him. Pittsburgh Knights are in the area to be able to win this round. They're gonna get the decap here on B. Kenny's gonna try to back up to help out Praized, but it's not going to be in any way, shape, or form enough to get that hill and that kill. You see the C hill now decapped by eUnited, but that's just gonna prolong this round. It keeps it close, but I mean, it is going to be a Herculean effort for them to come away with this first round. I believe you're going to see the decaps come through once again. I just don't see it happening for eUnited in this first round. I don't believe they're going to be able to get all the decaps necessary to win it. Pittsburgh Knights, they're up over 235 with 2 hills. This should be Pittsburgh Knights. They're going to cut first. They're going to get first blood. They are going to strike first. They're up 1-0 in this matchup.
Yes, they are, man. PK says we're not playing around today. We are coming prepared to take down eUnited, and with some bad juju from all 3 of us picking eUnited to win, as Colin will say. It's not looking good for eUnited after that first round, but hey, that's just round number 1. But I will say this by Pittsburgh Knight taking round number 1, especially as the Swarm team. That was a nice advantage for them because they get to come back to their good side, and they're going to have double good side on rounds 4 and 5. So I think by taking the first round as Swarm team, you really set your team up for success on Vascar. But let's see how eUnited is going to get that control back in their favor. They got a lot of tricks in their bag of strategies to pull out if they need them. We'll see if we see any soon.
Bolt out for Xplosive. A couple of shots on. Won't be able to find any downs or damage or deaths just yet. Smoke out is going to open it up. They get the mark there on Dezo. Xplosive misses a few shots. You see him trying to use that angle, trying to get the shots to get the kill. Flashed out. Praized will move up. Doesn't hit that first shot. Dezo is full red, but the shots through the bottom cover will get both of them down. That's going to be the retake they needed. They win that 2v2. Now Powerz and Kenny, they're kind of caught here at the luggage. They can't really move up or progress any way forward toward that home hill. Kenny's going to back off. He's going to try to look toward his own home hill to help out, get it down here onto Raver. They don't have it just yet. Raver's full red. Tries to go for the shot over the cover, goes down. And they will solidify their home hill, but eUnited, they need to fly now. It is 4v2 on the map. They got to take advantage of these numbers.
Yeah, they most definitely have to take advantage with the numbers in this moment. But what are they going to do with that one now? eUnited currently has the A hill, C hill locked in. It was a 2v1 down low at C, but player 1 capping the B hill, forcing a fight to him. But Powerz almost comes out with a triple. Pittsburgh Knights, they will stay alive, and player 6 and 1 is going to have to fight this 1v1 sooner rather than later, and Dezo is just going to apply pressure to Praized.
Dezo, full red, has to back up, get onto his cover. 2-1 hill advantage in favor of eUnited right now. As you can see, a 1v1 pressed up over toward the C hill. The other 3 players of the Pittsburgh Knights are going to press through the back tank. Praized is going to be stunned. He's going to roll out, try to get into this back cubby, try to be safe. They get it down as well. That's big for eUnited because they're finally going to find a kill in that situation as they continue to get the downs and damage and finish that one off. Raver, back tank now, is caught between a rock and a hard place. The 1v1 opposite side of the map. Kenny goes down to Monkyz, and that will win the C hill for Pittsburgh Knights. But it is a 3 versus 3 on the map, and right here, this is where it's going to get a little testy because Praized will finish off that kill. He'll probably pressure forward to force the players from Pittsburgh Knights to make a decision. Powerz with a full talk out, won't hit anything. Fighting over this E hill. This is where the E hill area is. This helicopter spawn. The wrap shot almost came out and got Powerz, but he backed off the corner just in time. Drops his flag. He still goes down. This is a beautiful team fight by the Pittsburgh Knights, and they are winning it, ladies and gentlemen. Praized is going to have to overextend. He's going to have to OE to the A-Hill, try to get a decap on it, and try to pressure whoever this is. It's going to end up being Raver to get this point advantage to not go their way. That kill comes through. What a fall in this situation.
Yeah, a fall in that situation indeed. With both these hills captured in this moment, the Swarm team has the win condition. And they need to win the 1v1 they need to hold the 1v1 at B because Xplosive is being proactive with the decap, and he may be able to get this decap without any issues. But Pittsburgh Knights, they went off of one regardless. Nobody will be able to get to this A hill in time, and that's a great effort there from eUnited, but not good enough in the end. PK, they're gonna win 2 in a row. And at this point, they're looking like they're about to win this map 5-1.
It is their map pick, though. Pittsburgh this is a map they feel most comfortable on. eUnited was starting to kind of figure things out. They were winning a bunch of maps, or a bunch of Vascars toward the end of the split before the mid-split playoff. This map, though, is far from over. Only 2 rounds under the belt for the Pittsburgh Knights. They got to get 3 more. Double retros out, and this is where the tides might turn a little bit. Earlier in that round, we saw Xplosive pick up the Boltok off rip, take it over to that fight. Now you're going to see it'll be Powerz with the retro, and Powerz will stand tall by himself at the arrivals. If anybody can take a retro and find a way to get a couple of kills with it, it's going to be that man. Xplosive pressures up. 2 beautiful kills using his positioning to perfection. And now the other 2 players, the Pittsburgh Knights, have to basically scurry away to their own home, or at least about halfway there, to stop this flood of eUnited. Raver will be at the arrivals. Xplosive already on the home hill, trying to measure up before the respawns get there. He's going to have to be careful. There's the down, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be round number 1 inside of eUnited.
Yeah, great job to Praized and Xplosive winning their 2v2 fight down low at B, and they wasted no time rotating up top and getting behind the remaining 2 players. They make it a quick trip cap domination. So eUnited playing at a fast pace there to be able to get around on the board, but they will be at a disadvantage these next 2 rounds as far as the terrain goes on the map. But we'll see what happens here. As far as weapon placements go down, you got retro lancers, shot grenades. eUnited was quick on building up this shot grenade. We'll see what they choose to do with it. But on the flip end, PK is going to make sure that Monkyz can get all these utility weapons on their side of the map. Retro lancer, Boltok. They want to give them the whole arsenal to defend the home hill.
I really enjoy eUnited they're going to go ahead and just keep mounting up toward that shock, because I think for eUnited, it boils down to them possibly having to put a power weapon at the B hill, having to try to use that shock to block off lane priority from the Pittsburgh Knights. A bunch of downs already onto Raver and Dezo. They keep going back in. The way that Pittsburgh Knights are getting team fired right now is forcing Sumuns to make this move. Sumuns actually had to play all the way up to buy time for his teammates. He sacrifices his life to the gods at that point. He knows he's going to die. There's no way he can get out of that. There's no good ending for him in that situation. They're going to over-rotate here. Powerz is going to call out. He said, hey, look, I'm about to get flooded at. There's 3 of them coming this way. I don't know if I'm going to have any help, but guys, you might want to send somebody this way. There's the down onto Powerz. Kenny is playing back toward that spawn area. He's finally going to get some shots out, but not nearly enough. Full red. He's going to go down around the corner. Xplosive goes for the revive. He gets one off, and now the extra kills come through. Pittsburgh Knights, 3 straight kills, 4 straight kills. eUnited, they're going to fall in this one. It's going to be 3-1 going into the second half.
Yes, it is, man. And then at this point, PK, they're sitting in the driver's seat. This is looking like their map. But on the flip end, I think eUnited is a great Vascar team, you know? So even seeing this as map number 1, I was kind of still putting it in favor of eUnited, but PK, they have shown that, you know, no, Blaze. We plan on taking this one and getting off to a hot start in this series. So let's see what they're going to do with the weapon placement. They're going to have to get the shot grenade. You got to match that. You can't be playing any more rounds without it. And eUnited is going to start building up that Boltok, so they'll have it on their side of the map to get that headshot potential and that long range damage coming from the weapon. But eUnited, once again, I told you guys, rounds 4 and 5, they're going to be at a disadvantage, and it has proven so. But they need to get some momentum back in their favor right now. This is the most important round of this entire map.
Off to the races we go. 3 players from the Pittsburgh Knights are going to head toward that E-Hill, go for a quick take over here, maybe even pressure up onto that first half home hill side, the arrival side of the map. You You can see Dezo trying to push up. Kenny's already down. Powerz rotates all the way back to get the revive, but 2 good shots out of Dezo onto Powerz. We'll have him full red sitting down. Kenny can't hit a shot right now. He's not going to be able to land one on Dezo. Finally gets the chunk. Beautiful job by him to get that first kill. It is 4v3 on the map. 2 players, the Pittsburgh Knights, mounted up at the D hill. The other person, mounted up at that E. Now it looks like Pittsburgh is going to go for a retake over here toward that F hill. Praized, first line of defense. He's going to have some help over the top from Xplosive. Down onto Sumuns. Xplosive misrolls into the hands of Monkyz. Praized now is going to get pressured by 2. I don't know if Praized actually traded out with another one. He did not. So 2 members of the Pittsburgh Knights still here. 1v1 at the E hill. 1 by eUnited. 1 by Kenny. You see what they can do. 2 shots in from Powerz. He gets a headshot and a body shot. That's going to put them on skates. He's going to rotate around the backside. He gets lancered out. That'll end his life for now. Pittsburgh Knights still trying to play defensively. They're pulling back toward their home hill. eUnited, they're going to be happy with the 2-1 hill spread. They're going to try to get this point advantage in their favor because they want to force eUnited to make some bad decisions coming into this late game, especially up 3-1. They know they have the advantage and they can force eUnited to play a little bit more aggressively.
Yeah, they definitely can. Now, eUnited here, they got off to a good initial, and a big portion of that was the player on your screen, Xplosive, kind of anchoring towards that F hill, helping his teammates in a fight towards their first half home hill, and also helping Praized down low. But as these skills are starting to come through, PK trying to make their way towards E. Xplosive picks one up. Praized is going to fall there as well. But eUnited will survive that team fight. Gonna just surround Sumuns, take him out, lock in an F hill, and they're looking good with about to get the lead soon. But their work is not over yet because Monkyz is not wasting any time whatsoever getting back into this fight at E and trying to find his team another hill.
This is gonna hurt.
3-man push out from the Pittsburgh Knights. 1 trade out will come through. So now 2 players from Pittsburgh Knights playing up toward the E hill. Powerz is going to be full red. He's marked up. He could go down. He doesn't get back into cover. Once again, Blaze, we talked about it in the pregame. This is honestly those spots where if I am eUnited, the thing that keeps coming back to kill me is my over-aggression. You saw Powerz try to press up. He got a little bloodthirsty. He went for yet another kill. He goes down. Now you see him push up into the E hill because it's the only option they have left. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier, where if you're the Pittsburgh Knights, you're going to try to force eUnited to make a last-second mistake.
Ooh.
Sumuns with a Voltok headshot. Finishes that off. Pittsburgh Knights, they're on map point 4-1. No way about it.
Yeah, those first 2 rounds, it was round number 1, man. You win it first, just first 2 rounds, bro. We'll just leave it there, okay? PK came out to a hot start, and eUnited can't do anything about it. eUnited had to win there to have an opportunity of tying this one up and getting some momentum back in their favor, but it didn't work out for them. Now they're facing a 4-1 deficit, and it's just an uphill battle from this point on. And I can't remember the last time a squad came back from a 4-1 deficit on Vasgar, but it's one of the hardest maps to come back on. You got to be really creative to do so.
One of the ways you can get creative is by placing a power weapon down on the map, but we have not seen that yet. Retros and Shocks out for both squads. 3-man push by eUnited over toward that F hill. Pittsburgh Knights will have the 2-man advantage at the E hill, and they're going to happily take that. They're not going to even argue. They'll take the 2-1. They'll take the early point advantage. They're going to mount up some defense here at the F hill. Nobody from eUnited is able to push up just yet. Here comes Sumuns with the shock. He's going to block off that backlane. Xplosive full red with a retro out. He's going to go down. If he dies here, that drops a retro from eUnited off. And Praized last alive for his squad after this 3-man attempted retake. Triple cap domination starting to tick through for Pittsburgh Knights. Powerz in a 1v1. Full red, misroll out. That's going to wrap this one up. Map number 1. Pittsburgh Knights strike first. They take it 5-1.
Is that the fastest Vascar that we've seen?
It could very well be this split.
It could be. It could be, because PK, man, that was a fantastic performance over there for them. Being able to lock that one in. Monkyz, your MVP, 14 kills, 8 assists, and 5 deaths. PK strike first. And you know what? They got a command and control over this series, and it's looking like we're all about to be wrong again for the night, Colin.
I mean, why else would we all vote the same way if not to be wrong 2 times in a row? I mean, why else? What other option would there be other than want to look as yo? My man came back with the tinfoil hat, loving it.
Perfect.
Yo, Chrome Steel Ozuna.
Call me Chrome Steel Ozuna, folks. Okay, you guys are gonna have to deal with this one for a while. Have a little connection issues over here, but we're still in this one as we're about to head into map number 2.
Well, as we head into map. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's like no way to take this seriously from my end. I keep looking to your face for some kind of confirmation, and it is just hi, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Like that's the face I'm looking at right now, and it's killing me on the inside to deal with it. A little bit. We have the highlights from map number 1 on your screen now, and it's going to be pretty dominated by the Pittsburgh Knights, as even though eUnited fought back in this one, there was not much for them to do. They lose it 5-1, and we will be going over to eUnited's map pick. And I said beforehand that map 3 scared me for eUnited, and Pittsburgh Knights have guaranteed themselves a map 3 now. They have guaranteed a shot at Harbor and eUnited, and that's what coming into this had me worried, had me shaking a little bit. But at the same time, I'm never going to turn my back on my original pick. I'm always going to be in the corner of these guys, as everybody knows and loves to point out. So we'll see how they do in map number 2. I mean, I could be as wrong as the day is long and have them get beaten up 2-0, even though I don't want to see that happen. That's a very real possibility with how good Pittsburgh played there on Vascar.
I'm on verge for going 0-4 for the day, and I'm here for it, okay? I am here for it. PK, they strike first, man. And so as we head here towards Asylum, this is a must-win for eUnited, because honestly, I'm scared for eUnited on Harbor, but that's the map in which they want to play against PK. It seems like they have a nice little strategy. Anytime EU plays a map in which we feel like they're weaker on, they've definitely improved on it. They've definitely switched up a few things there to make some adjustments, and we're going to figure out what that is, because I feel like Raver is going to be that guy that really sets the pace there, but we're not going to jump too far ahead. We're going to focus here on Asylum. And my first question for you, Colin, is that if I'm killed, will you be my Keenan?
Yeah, I could be Keenan. I got some weight in the gut now. I could be Keenan. That's good.
You want to be my Keenan?
Hell yeah, dude. Does that mean I get to be the construction worker? Damn, what was his name? Oh man, he had a character that was a construction worker, and he'd come into Good Burger, and then he'd start calling Kel like silly mop head or something and throw ketchup on it. It was amazing. God, I miss all that.
Good times. We could talk about old movies all day long, but we won't do that. We won't bore you guys with such a conversation. Gonna focus here on the matchup. This is Asylum map number 2, and eUnited is gonna send 3 towards bottom tracks. And once again, you know, I think, well, eUnited back-to-back maps as the COG squad.
Yeah, eUnited. No. Last time, they were back-to-back maps with the COG squad. I'm sure why or how their pick. Vascar was their pick. I thought I was dead wrong. So Pittsburgh Knights. Yo, is this a 2-0 waiting to happen?
I think it is, because you could even finish your thought before that round was over.
I'm like dying over here. What is happening?
37 seconds. PK. At this point, everybody in chat is mad because PK didn't get voted. It's like, who the hell voted eUnited? Everybody's pointing fingers right now.
You know what this is? This is eUnited setting them up for tomorrow. They're like, look, tonight might have a match win bonus, but tomorrow's got 500 beans on the line. All right.
Right, like, yeah, this is free, but we got the grudge match tomorrow. Hey, but you know what the beauty is about that, Colin, is that we can set it up. If eUnited somehow loses this series, which is not looking good for them, we can talk about, you know, eUnited got the first strike in execution. PK got it in Pro League. They're 1-1 for the week, and they get to settle it out tomorrow on a Friday. So
this is the old Apollo Creed, Rocky Balboa trilogy we got on our hands, man. They go to the split decision, and the champion Apollo Creed takes the first fight, and then if they get 2-0'd here, Rocky clearly takes it the second one, and we'll go to, you know, Rocky 3. I don't know who's going to get beaten up by Clubber Lang between now and tomorrow, but God go with you if you have to fight Mr. T in his prime back in the 80s. So hope you have fun with that one, but we'll have the match. That's who Clubber Lang was. Clubber Lang beat the crap out of Rocky, and then Rocky had to go to Apollo to get trained in a new way of fighting. He had to learn how to use a jab, learn to use spacing, you know. And then they got the Eye of the Tiger. And look, I'm getting way off topic. I'll talk about Rocky all day long. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you talk to me about Rocky Balboa, I will talk to you all day long about that movie.
You told me we wasn't gonna bore them with old movies. All right, let's focus on the series here.
You said that, not me. All right, I did not promise that to nobody. Kenny goes down inside B. Boltok out. Praized is going to hit 3 times, now 4 times. Sumuns gets the down, and Praized is going to get wiped up. Another player for eUnited up top is already dead. That's Xplosive, who has been down. You see Powerz trying to help out Kenny down here on the tracks. They're doing everything to stay in this round. Powerz about to get flanked. He does. He goes down. Now Kenny's going to bounce up. He's not going to have an Ice Cube's chance in hell. He goes down as well. That is going to be a possible 2-0 with that kill. It will be a 2-0. Pittsburgh Knights are gonna, dude, they are, fight back.
7-1, fight back here, United, wake up. You got the fans on your side again. You're looking good this week. Wake up. But Xplosive with that ping, boy, it ain't looking good for him right now.
Somewhere Jacob is probably smart. No, did Taylor pick them? I swear for God, if Taylor picked them.
Somebody did. Somebody did.
It was.
I can't remember who.
It had to be Taylor. He's the only one.
I think Jacob.
It was Taylor. Him. It was Taylor. He's already at first. He's gonna have a bigger head than the Goodyear blimp.
Taylor going with PK for the night. Hey, you can't blame him. Secondary's going down on the map for both these squads to kick it off. Nobody kind of forcing their hand in one placement just yet, but we'll see how this breaks down. Can we see a scoreboard for a second? I want to see if Xplosive is still playing at like 200 ping here. Nah, his ping is settled. He's looking good with a solid 15. So
here we come to round number 3. 1-1-2 split yet again. See, nobody really willing to make this first push down here. Kenny with a bolt. I don't know if this is like a strat. I don't know if this is like them throwing a wrench in the playbook, because I'm sorry, but if I got Powerz on my team, this is the same situation with you and a sniper. I'm picking up the Boltok and I'm going to take it over to Powerz and drop it. Look at, take it off of Kenny. Stop doing this to Kenny. Okay, stop doing this to Egghead. Go somewhere else. Thank you. I love you, Meerkat. God, that was hurting my soul.
All I saw was skip after skip, you know, so I didn't see it as fluently as you saw it, Colin. But you're going to see the flash come out right now. Praized and Kenny getting aggressive here on these tracks, and Praized, he's caught out in the open, can't get the wrap shot, but can Kenny clean up any? He won't be able to. And PK will capitalize off of that. Xplosive, Powerz, how long can they stay alive? They need to buy time as Powerz push forwards. He goes down. Xplosive may try to cut back. No, they got one teammate off the respawn. Gonna try to stay close to home. No shot for a revive coming through for him, and PK looking to go 3-0 in map number 2.
I swear to God, Blaze, if this is about to be a 5-0, 2-0, I'm not gonna be here when they come back. You're gonna be frozen, and I'm not gonna be here.
I'll close it out, Colin.
I won't do it to myself. I'll do it to you. I'll do it to you. I will do it to you, but I will not do it to myself. By God, I will get up and I will walk behind this green screen and I will cry. I will cry. Okay.
Okay. Because we were like, because the way that you predicted eUnited tonight was such confidence.
I swear, what is wrong with me at this
your
point?
Voice whatsoever. You knew it to your soul that eUnited was going to come out here on top tonight. But the Lions, man, they must have sharpened their fangs, man, because they are tearing through them. Looking like the squad. Powerz, he pushes through. He takes a lot of damage right there, but he should be okay. Dezo quickly rotating towards him. And as Dezo picked up the mid-map, and he sent 2 of his teammates across map to kind of get into that engagement, but wasn't able to make a play off the start. But Raver, man, he gets towards his opponent's side. He's behind enemy lines, and this is going to be a flank on Xplosive. Him and Monkyz trying to work together. Kenny trying to double back and get to him in time, but he does not make it. Kenny win the 1v1 engagement. That's 1 kill. That's 2 kills, and the save is there.
Beautiful job there by Kenny. He's going to be able to get some help there. Help out Xplosive there at the top side of the map. They're going to rotate down toward the B, try to help out on the train tracks, try to get the 2-1 advantage down there and try to get this kill and the B hill. Kenny's going to get triple Lancered out, almost quad Lancered. I mean, that was a incredible display of team fire by the Pittsburgh Knights. Powerz has to back all the way up toward his second half home hill. He's going to continue to run. He finally goes down over the cover. You see now Praized is going to be the last line of defense. Pittsburgh Knights, they are on the home hill. They are ready to strike yet again. 4-0.
No shot.
They're going to double shot him down. It's 4-0.
Man, you're making the storylines that much better. That much better. eUnited 1 round away from being tied at 3-1 with PK. So this is a big win here for PK, and they knew they had to come out and perform because they're not trying to get second place in the league, third place in the league. They're trying to be at the top of the leaderboards, and they got to take out teams like this. So far, so good. eUnited, they dive into their bags of tricks. They put the drop shot on the map, and we'll see what type of influence that's going to have.
That drop shot will only have one rocket to use, and we know without a doubt that they're going to try to get it in the hands of somebody like Kenny, probably going through the mid-cut area of the map. Powerz will be front spawn, so it'll be a little bit more difficult for them to get in the position. Kenny's probably going to go to that picnic bench. Powerz will probably go for the hop. He's already in the area. He's going to be a little bit tagged up. He has to back up, take his cover. And they are not going to be in the position yet. Dezo's actually going to be there, and Dezo will pick it up pretty much for free. He's not going to even be lancered out yet. Kenny will challenge him for a moment, but I mean, Dezo is now waiting for him in the wings. Shots out and gets the down. That's going to be an easy kill for Dezo to clean up.
Now he still has this drop on his back. He's trying to figure out, how do I stay alive? How do I take this fight as safely as possible? But Praized gets the help from up top. That's going to be the duo and Xplosive working together. Now the drop shot was backpack, so it will be out of play. eUnited currently with map control. Player 3 needs to make sure he stays alive down low, plays his life, as he does not want to be the guy that kind of gives Pittsburgh Knights a little bit more map control, but he is going to be the focus. So he's going to have to deal with Monkyz and Raver, but he's going to get some help from Powerz soon to even that out.
Now we see the shots out by Praized. A lot of Lancer damage onto Dezo. He's going to roll up, try to go for the meat shield. He does get it off. Monkyz will be full red downside to the bottom of the map. Kenny's mounted up here trying to wait. The wide shot doesn't get through. The second one, he just rolls back, decides to come to the top of the E hill to try to maybe help Xplosive. Tries to turn and burn, won't be able to get it. Now Xplosive is left in a 2v1. He's going to go down as well. 2-1 hill advantage will switch over to the side of the Pittsburgh Knights, and they're going to be well within their rights to finish this off. Powerz throws a flash and ego challenges. Like, that's the only way for me to explain that. There's no other reason for you to throw that flash and just fly at that fight for no odd apparent reason. It's Kenny's now coming back toward the middle of the map. They get the mark out on him. Kenny's trying to chase a little bit. He's going to get walked up on from behind by Dezo. They get the down on him and the kill. That's one left. Now Raver still holding his position, still trying his best to push back against the tide of the Pittsburgh Knights as they are up 4-0 in this map number 2.
So eUnited, they got the E hill fortified. Player number 2, he's watching player 8 being Raver at the underpass, so he's making sure that he cannot get behind enemy lines. But on the flip end, PK, they plan on winning off a trip cap domination. They needed the drop shot to do just that, but they got to get the kills from up top. Banks off the wall, doesn't connect with anyone, but kills come through. Sumuns and Raver making plays. Praized can't win that engagement, and Pittsburgh Knights makes the perfect
I'll
play.
see you later, Blaze. I'm just going to walk by my green screen now and just cry for a minute.
All right, folks, PK come out victorious 10-1 against eUnited, and they shut us all up. Congratulations to them. The chat was wrong. I was wrong. Colin was wrong. PR was wrong. But Taylor Reflections was right. He saw it today. PK, they come out victorious. But the real question that we got to talk about is that we all expected eUnited to come out here with a little bit more fire than they did on the flip end. It was the Knights who showed that they wanted this one a little bit more than eUnited. So congrats to them for coming out on top victorious. As we all know, Colin, he needs to take 5, but as he's going to be taking 5, we're going to be watching these replays and going over the highlights of this map, because he took a hard one, folks. He needs a moment. Everybody, give him your condolences. Give me your condolences. In the chat, your condolences as well, because we were all fools for doubting the Knights today. They just played absolutely fantastic. And this is going to be a Dezo Raver montage here, as Dezo has such fantastic control over the mid-map. Rather, if he was hiding his numbers towards the track, picking up the drop shot, winning 1v1s, he did it all here for his team. Congrats to him for such a well performance, man. PK is not anyone to play around with. It was a dominant victory on map number 1, Vasgar, at 5-1. But surely we all expected eUnited to come out here and put up more of a fight, but it was even more of a bloodbath in map number 2, Asylum. So congrats once again to the Knights, man. 10-1 victory is not nothing to play around with. Not nothing to play around with whatsoever. 2-0. I don't think you guys will ever doubt the Knights again, which was a rare occasion for the chat to actually swing the way of eUnited, man. But we saw a lot of fantastic plays here out the Knights. But folks, don't forget, all right, eUnited showcase match tomorrow. We're gonna see this one once again. This is the second time this week we got a chance to see this series. We saw it during the Emergence Day Special Execution 2.0 tournament, where eUnited just dropped one map and took care of PK in the finals. But for Pro League, when it came down to the record, the Knights fired back. But tomorrow, when it comes down to the showcase match, we will get a chance to break this tie 1-1. Colin,
what in the hell did I just witness? The redneck comes out in me when I get pissed, and I'm pissed right now, boys. I don't know what happened. I can't recollect it. All I know is I'm probably gonna go get one of my baby's bottles, put some warm milk in it later tonight, and I'm gonna need that to help me go to sleep, because I am without a doubt just flabbergasted. I am bam.
This is one of the craziest nights of pro leagues that we had in a while. I'm 0-3 in predictions right now, and I may be on track to be 0-5.
It's
0-4. Sorry.
It's Mirage in the chat, because I'm getting bamboozled. All right, this is ridiculous.
You might be. Okay, I think that's the reason why the vote went in favor of eUnited. All of those decoys.
We all got bamboozled. We all got bamboozled.
All those decoys putting their channel points on eUnited.
Oh God, bamboozles for the foozles, and I'm a foozle. It's official, please. I can't. I don't like.
Colin,
I have like
0-3
no
in predictions for today.
Predictions like don't even matter to me right now. I'm so hurt. I'm so disgusted with myself. I want you to know I pulled my headrest off of my chair in like anger during that match. Like things are happening, and I just keep grabbing onto it, and like trying to like something's gonna break. Something's gonna break, and it was the pillow. The pillow broke.
I tell you one thing, I'm about to take all my lanyards and put them on the back of my chair like you did, though. I like that idea.
Hey Blaze, this is gonna be me. This is what I'm gonna need. There I am. There I am. I'm gonna need to take it. That's right. I'm a baby right now. I'm dead. I don't know what to say. Pittsburgh Knights eviscerate eUnited, and it's words that I don't like coming out of my mouth. I feel dirty saying it. I feel dirty saying Pittsburgh Knights just 2-0 eUnited. I feel disgusted.
I think we need to take a quick break and go get a warm washcloth and wash down and get reset here, Colin.
Get me out of here. Take me to a commercial break. I need help.